Hi guys, welcome to another talky video. It's another rant, I'm afraid. Bloody hell. What is wrong with people? What the fuck is wrong with people today, guys? I'm going to show you the problem, then I'm going to show you the reaction, and then I'm going to talk about the solution. So, here's the problem. Escape from Tarkov. It's a new first-person shooter that's going to be coming out probably next year, 2018. Made by one of the devs from the Stalker team. It's also got developers from Contract Wars. That was a free-to-play, pay-to-win game that was on browsers. And basically, it's made by Battlestate Games, okay, a Russian company. And it's a bit like it's kind of a bit like The Division, a bit of stalkery. It's one of these open world games where you shoot the shit out of each other, steal their loot. War Z, remember War Z? That kind of thing? Yeah, that kind of thing. I'm not saying this is like War Z because it's not like War Z, but it's one of them games that's open world, DayZ type of game where you're shooting people. It's multiplayer only. You're shooting each other, you steal their loot. You will also have a secure loot area where you can put loot in that you find, and then if you die, you don't lose that loot. It's like a stash thing. You get that, and you generally have to go around scavenging. There is quests and stuff, so it's MMOE crafting as well, where you craft weapons and stuff like that. But I'm not here to talk about how good that all sounds, because it does sound pretty good. I'm here to talk about the fact that even before the game launches, it's pretty much pay to win, and the community seems really horrible. So I'm assuming this video, once it gets anywhere near Reddit, that toxic community, there'll be the fanboys will cry, they will shed many tears and say stuff like, "Do your research. It's not pay to win," even though I'm going to show you that it totally is pay to win. But you know what they're like, the little fanboys, they're f***ed up in the brain. So let's start. Standard edition, and by the way guys, the key is here, this isn't a free-to-play game. This game is not free-to-play. Even when it's released, you will have to pay to play. It's pay-to-play, not free-to-play. Standard edition. Okay, you buy the standard edition, $34.99. Guaranteed access to the closed beta, digital copy, and a basic stash, which is 10 by 23 cells. You get bonus equipment at start as well. You get a knife, tactical rig. Well, you can see, I'm not going to read them all out, but you see it's mainly, I don't know much about how good these are, but they look shit. You're looking at pistols, a little bit of ammo, more pistol ammo, a bit of canned meat, bottled water, a couple of med kits, a few bandages, 300,000 rubles, which is probably not a lot of money, and you get a AKS-74U with 2 magazines. But for $57.99 guys, that's a hell of a lot of money. That $57.99 $57.99 guys, for a game that hasn't got a campaign. You know, it has a story mode which is based on, you know, it's all based on online multiplayer. That's a lot of money. You get the same stuff the other one has, except you get an increased stash size of 10. Yeah, okay, but you get all this equipment, the same old bull, but you get an AK-74 in with 2 loaded magazines, which you didn't get in the last one, a Sawela, a Selwa first aid kit, which I don't know, an RGD5 grenade, and additional backpack with 4x4 slots. That will be extremely useful, guys. That's a big advantage. I've played a lot of these types of games, and one of the things that is always at a premium in these games is space, inventory space when you're looting and stuff. So that's good, but there's more. There's more. $79.99 guys. £80. 80 euros. 80 euros guys, fucking 80. You can get the Prepare for Escape edition. Prepare for Escape guys. Instant access to the beta, digital copy, even bigger size. That's up by 20 on the base now. That's up by 20, the stash, so that's big to store all your shit. Additional equipment guys, look at all this. You get everything that you got in the other crates, which was down to here I believe. Then you get an SMG, Vitjaz or HKMP5 plus 2 loaded magazines, $1,000, because this game has an like an AH. It has a total AI driven economy where you can craft and sell stuff, or sell stuff that you find and all that kind of stuff. So that's going to be very handy, having $1,000. Kyver helmet, Pillad reflex sight, IFAK first aid kit, and an AK-74 M1B Ultimac handguard. Now, that's all good, but also look at this. Initially good standing with all in-game traders. Now, the fact that that is a thing means that as a new player, you won't be able to go and trade. Or else why have good standing with all in-game traders? So that's saved a hell of a lot of time there. You can instantly, and you have cash as well, so you can go straight in and buy shit straight away in-game, which is another huge advantage. There's more, guys. How about this? The Edge of Darkness limited edition for £110, guys. 110 euros. 110 euros. And what do you get with this? You get all the usual stuff, but your stash size goes up again. 10 times 63. Additional equipment. Well, before we look at the additional equipment, you get good standing with all in-game traders, a unique in-game ID, and free access to all subsequent DLCs. In brackets, Season Pass. We'll come into that in a minute. Let's see what you get. $3,000 straight ahead. 400,000 rubles. Grizzly First Aid Kit. Alpha Tactical Rig. Morphine Injector. Well, 2 of them. SV98 Sniper Rifle and Loaded Magazine. Silencero Hybrid 46 Silencer and an adapter as well. A pistol case. A 6B4368 body armor, guys. Bloody hell. MPX machine gun and 2 magazines and an M4 LVOA-S handgun. And initial good standing with all traders. And you get more stuff up here as well on the other stuff. So this game apparently is not pay to win. The people who play this game now, because you can play this, you can pay to get into the beta. Apparently this isn't pay to win. So I buy this game, okay, and I just buy the base thing, and I have pretty much nothing, a little tiny pistol, and I come across this guy here with the 6A body armor. And he mows me down with his MPX machine gun. He's only played for 2 minutes as well. We've both just started playing and we meet and that happens. Who do you think's going to win that engagement? Yeah, exactly. But apparently it isn't pay to win. And I'll tell you why the fanboys say this isn't pay to win. To do that, we need to go to their forum. And this guy says, hey devs, why are you selling direct in-game advantages to whoever pre-orders the most expensive game packs? Seeing that you won't have microtransactions, because the FAQ says they're not going to have microtransactions, more on that in a minute, and then offering wallet warriors an advantage. It's like a girl who stays a virgin until marriage but takes it up the back door anyway. Very good. Well, the first one was a guy who said, get the f*** out, and he ended up getting banned, so we can't actually see that comment. People keep saying advantage. Yes, you will have some more stuff at start, but a bigger stash does not lend itself to victory, and a new player who loads his pack with pay-to-win gear, so he's admitting it's pay-to-win, this guy, will probably find a way to die sooner rather than later. So basically what it's saying is that everybody who buys the £110 pack is a pay-to-win noob who has 0 skills and is not going to have any advantage from that because somebody is going to just kill him straight away in the first few seconds and steal all his stuff. That's the ignorance of these people, guys, that are ruining the gaming industry. Look at this. It's not pay to win, mate. You start with some more items, nothing you can't take with a few hours grind. Well, that's not true either, because if you actually look at what you get this special crate as well, but no one knows what's inside it yet. But listen to this. Needless to say, it's even worse to buy all these packs in my honest opinion, since you will still be a newbie game playing speaking. You see, you're only a noob if you buy these packs, and the chances of losing all your expensive equipment are higher than a person who grinded through hours, days of gameplay sessions, already knowing the game and how not to die like a literal moron losing all his equipment. I mean, what the f*** is this guy talking about? Definitely not pay to win. It's a pay to grind some days less than others. Nothing to stop you from dying from a rusted Markov bullet in the head, despite you having a high rate of fire. The game has objectives. It's not a death match. I can still stalk you until you reach your objective and kill you while I'm unnoticed. Really, having more items and more expensive weapons means absolutely nothing. This is not Counter-Strike. This is more of a game of stalking and ambushing, where even lowlifes with a knife can kill you if successful. That mentality is the most moronic and ignorant kind of mentality that you'll ever see. It's such an apologist, because what they're actually saying there is, it's like me going up to Mike Tyson and saying, Mike, I'm gonna fucking have you, me and you now, to the death. And there is a chance, there is an absolute micro chance that I could catch him in the temple and he could be totally distracted, not dodge it or anything, and I could actually kill him. There's that actual chance exists, because if you get hit on the temple hard enough, you can be killed. But if I fought Mike Tyson 100,000 times, he would probably kill me with one punch. You see, this is so therefore it wouldn't be pay to win. You see, these fucking idiots. That's the way they think. I have a sniper rifle, a big backpack, loads of first aid, loads of stuff. I didn't loot any of it. I paid to have that with cash. And I'm sitting there and I see somebody, bam, you're dead. I could not have done that had I not paid. So I've won that encounter by paying for it. It's not rocket science, this, you know. It's very, very straightforward. Very, very straightforward. And whenever I see devs selling this kind of stuff, I worry and I get my alarm bells ringing. But luckily, here's a developer commented on it all. And the developer said, this pre-order packs are also called Founders Packs for those who want to support the development and have something special in-game. And that's all. Yes, something special like a fucking sniper rifle, huge first aid kits, loads of ammo, submachine guns, assault rifles, big backpacks, body armor. Yeah, something special, guys. Something just ever so special to blow the fucking brains out of all the little scrubs who didn't buy all of that gear. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, and by the way, guys, all these threads are now closed. They're now closed. They're all closed because they don't want to discuss it anymore. But coming down to microtransactions, in the FAQ they say there is no microtransactions in this game. But one astute gamer found the following in the terms and conditions. 8.2 of the terms and conditions. Acquiring virtual goods. You may acquire virtual goods in a variety of ways. Battlestate Games Limited may distribute virtual goods in exchange for taking certain actions, either directly within the services or in connection with the third-party services, for a fee. A fee, guys, or without any fee or required actions in its sole discretion. Right there, guys, that line there. So what, and by the way, virtual goods are not DLCs. Virtual goods are generally, if you look at, this guy points it out very well, if you look at Wikipedia, virtual goods generally describe crates or microtransactions within a game rather than a add-on or a DLC. So in the FAQ they've said, oh, there'll be no microtransactions at all in this game. Yet in the terms and conditions, which is way more important than the FAQ, they're saying there might be microtransactions in this game, and if there are, you've agreed to have them in this game because you have accepted the terms and the conditions. So the bottom line comes to this: do we as gamers trust these Russian developers who have made a game that clearly they are not bothered about giving advantages to players for money, as you can see clearly in the pre-order bullshit? Do we believe that once the game's released and there's a huge player base, that they're not going to say, oh, you know what? You know what? We've introduced this in the new patch. There are some special crates that you can buy. Special crates. And you can buy them with money. And inside them is some big f***off guns. Do we believe that they're not going to do that? Do you want to know what I believe? I'll tell you what I believe. I believe they will happily do that. And I believe that some point in the future, I'll be coming back to this saying, I f***ing told you so. That's what I believe. Now, that doesn't mean they're going to do it. I'm entitled to an opinion, and this is my personal opinion. But the thing is this, guys. The thing is this. Okay, so this is a new game. They are self-publishing. They need money to build this game, and the game does sound good. So, why didn't they do this? Standard edition. Oh, and I'll just get rid of that. $34.99. Gives you a nice long duster, you know, a hat, something like that. Left Behind edition gives you even more cosmetic items, you know. But if you want to support us, you know, there you go. And maybe this edition as well, with a load more cosmetic items. And they just say, look, we aren't going to pay to win. We value gamers. We value gamers. We aren't in this for the fucking money. We want a great game. So here's some content. It's totally cosmetic. We will never sell even a fucking bullet. Because let's be honest, Russia are not the most trustworthy company when it comes to stuff like this. World of Tanks, golden bullets, guys. Remember that? And so here we go, another Russian company here who are saying, hey, we're not going to sell you any crates. No, nostra position, no. Hey, Yuri, stop this. No. We're not going to be doing that. We just want you to have a good time in the game. And we have here some pre-order packs for your enjoyment. Big fucking guns and ammunition and first aid kits and huge backpacks. Huh? You want this? You pay for the fucking things. We don't care. If it's imbalanced, just blow his fucking head off. Say, hey, I bought it from Yuri. Huh? Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. And so I don't trust them. No. Why can't we all just start off on a level fucking playing field? What is wrong with gamers today? Are they so fucking shit that they need an advantage? It's bullshit. It's absolute fucking bullshit. It's an abomination to the gaming industry. It really is. The video games, multiplayer games was all about who's the best player. All about who's the best. You earn your skills by playing harder than other people. You earn them in actual real life skills. The way you handle your mouse and your keyboard. Your strategic skills. Learning the map. Learning the places to go to get that advantage. That's what it was always about. Now it's not about that. Do you know this game also has an inbuilt skill mechanism? The more you do stuff, like in Skyrim, the more you do stuff, the better it develops. But jumping, the more you jump, the better you can jump. And you know what? You can actually get to a place where other players can't get you. So if they kill you, they can't loot your stuff. Because the game skills are so fucked up. I mean, what is wrong? What the fuck is... I just don't get it. I don't get this idea of a system where the more you play a game, the more of an advantage you get over your opponents. And I'm not talking, like I say, a physical advantage of your own senses becoming more honed. I'm talking about the actual software giving you stuff that gives you a bigger advantage. How can that be good for a game? New players are coming in and they're going to get trounced by these players who can run faster, jump higher and have much better stuff. It's bullshit. F*** off, gaming industry. Go f*** yourself.